Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, traders. This is John House speaking. Today we're going to view ZFX, that is ZFX Limited. That's one of the top 20 big blue chip companies on the Australian stock market. So once again, the code is ZFX. We're looking at a daily chart here. So every single chart, every single candle or bar, should I say, is a daily bar. Now, once we can see a massive head and shoulder pattern right here. And what ended up happening? Eventually came down. These patterns are becoming very evident, and once you learn how to actually read the market, you can definitely get a lot out of actually listening to the market. Sure, so once you learn how to listen to the market, it definitely tells you, give you a hint of where it's likely to go, the probabilities of where it's likely to go. So I wanted to show you something different today because I want to show you. I've been showing you weekly and daily setups. Okay, so how to look at a weekly chart and use a daily chart to setups. But today I'm going to show you something different. I'm going to show you a daily intraday setup. Okay, a daily intraday setup, and how to get inside the daily chart to actually use a daily trade. Okay, so get in and get out on the same day. So this is what I look for when I'm getting in and getting out on the same day. I'm looking for a daily support. Okay, so if I go through here right now, it looks like we have a pretty good daily support right there. If I open my chart up, I can't actually open up too much, but you can see right here, bit of consolidation, a bit of support, bit of consolidation, a bit of support. So there's a bit of support there. Now, if I open my chart up right up now, you can see right now the market has come right down through here. Okay, it's come right down through here, and it's bounced off this support level, and now it looks like it's trying to bounce off. We can see this. If I open this chart right up, we can see this day right here. This day right here, we can see it came down, bounced off this support line, came back up and closed as a doji. Then we had another one gap up and came down and closed. Okay, so looks like it wants to try and reverse. If I try and get some moving averages on here, we can see, just by squeezing up, we can see, but this market is a long way away from these moving averages. Hence, it's likely to come back up. Because once you actually realize, when I squeeze this market up, you can see just even with this red moving average, we can see that generally it gets so far away, like here, maximum distance wave, it comes back to it. Comes back up, maximum distance wave, comes back down to it. Okay, so this wavy red moving average is like, say, a magnet to the market. It only gets so far away until it comes back in. And I would say, you see over here, just to the left, maximum distance away, look at it come back. So I would say right now it's at its maximum distance away. Okay, we know it's at that support level as we just showed just then. But let's go over and let's cancel it. Let's go over to an intraday chart. And we're just going to bring up a 10-minute intraday chart. Okay. Just a 10-minute. So what we're doing now, we're actually going inside the day bar. So instead of just having daily bars, we're going to now look at 10-minute bars inside the day bar. Okay, and we can generally see that this is all one day through here, this is another day, this is another day, and so on and so on. But by reading charts, we can see straight away. This is, and the same rules apply for intraday. Intraday, we've got to make sure support and resistance, peaks and troughs, who's in control, moving averages. Okay, so it's really, really important. If you can just learn those three steps, peaks and troughs, moving averages, who's in control, you'll definitely do very well. So if I just go from the top here down through to the bottom here, we can see that there's all the support, all the resistance through there. And if I get this little one up here, we can see that's pretty valid as well. Okay, all a bit of a resistance support through here, support, and the market support. So this intraday market is definitely channeling down through here. But let me do something first. Let me bring on some indicators. Let me move these indicators so I don't want you confusing you too much. But we can see one thing. Okay, and generally, what is it? If peaks and troughs are lower and they're below the moving average, who's generally in control? Okay, sellers. Okay, peaks and troughs are lower, sellers in control. Peaks and troughs are lower, sellers in control. Sellers in control, sellers in control. Okay, so right now we're at a support level. Remember on the daily chart right now. Remember this bit right here. This bit right here was a big support level on our daily chart. Remember that? Okay, got to be remember that. If you don't remember, please rewind this video and go back and watch it again. So I go from the high down through the low, and we bring this channel back up. Okay, and we say, okay, now we're in this downward channel. Okay, we see we've been bouncing off this channel, bouncing off it, come down, come up to the top, and now it looks like it's trying to head back down. But remember, we're at this bit of support now, aren't we? A daily support. Now, it's not strong like a weekly support, but it's a daily support. So let's look at that. We're looking at a daily support. This blue line would be a daily support line. It's bouncing off. It's come back down. It's now hit resistance on this trend line coming through here. And now it's trying to head back down. So if you're looking to do this, one of my call options, I like options, okay? I like to buy options on this. I like to buy a call option on this. I would like to buy a call option if it breaks above this resistance line through here, and if it makes a higher peak, just say up here somewhere, okay, a higher peak up here somewhere, comes back down, forms a higher trough, then I'll be buying a call option, because that is showing me that the buyers are now in control. Okay, if peaks and troughs are lower, who's in control? Look at it right here. Look at this. Lower peak, lower peak, lower peak, lower peak, lower peak, lower peak, or same peak, should I say? Who's in control? Sellers. What happens if it makes a high peak? Ooh, who's might be taking in control? What if it comes down and makes a high trough? Ooh, who's taking in control now? Buyers are now taking control. If you just listen to the market, if it makes a high peak, higher trough, then we know that the sellers are starting to lose their strength and the buyers are now starting to take control. Hence, it's likely to go up. But remember, this setup here is to get in and get out on the same day. Okay, on the same day, not to ride it 2 or 3 or 4 days later. You can if you want to, but I generally use this to get in and ride it for the same day. Try to get 10 or 20% out of it as much as I can, and then get out. Okay, so it's quickly get in, get out as much as I can. 5 or 10%. I generally go for about 10% mark, and then I'm out of there as quick as I can with a bit of profit, and I paid for my bills for the day. This is John Howe. Remember, it's a daily intraday setup now. Okay, remember, you used to me going over a weekly daily setup and show you how to time your way in on a daily setup. Now this has gone daily intraday. We're cutting ourselves down into the intraday setup, and we're using our moving average to guide of where the market's gone. Remember, if it's making higher troughs above the moving average, it's telling that the buyers are now in control. This is John Howe. If you have any questions, please leave your feedback just below this video, and also any questions you have, and I'll definitely help you out as much as I can. If you have any questions, please email me at support@tradingandinvesting4you.com, and I'll email you back as soon as I can with as much information to help you out with your question on that email. Please take care, and I'll see everyone next time. Make sure you visit tradingandinvesting4you.com, where there is loads of free information that is giving away right now. There's weekly wraps on the US and the Australian market. There's newsletters every single week with the must-see information. You get a video 6 days a week, every single week, viewing different stocks on the Australian stock market. So make sure you do yourself a favor, go to tradingandinvesting4you.com and start to receive this free information now. Trade in the stock market is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee your profit from the information provided. The information in these videos is meant for educational purposes only. That being said, I've been trading the market profitably for many years. So please, do your own homework and make sure you look after your current financial situation.